Welcome to the live replay, everyone. Here, I was moving my office around, so everything is a little bit in the wrong spot. Let me just get set up for today. Today, we're going to be packing personalized pre-ordered journals for the first time. So you guys have been pre-ordering for a couple weeks now, and now it's time to actually start packing those. So just let me get everything set up. I'm pretty well good to go here. Just need my paper cutter. There we go. Welcome here, you guys. Yay, I know, I'm so excited. I'm like nervous for no reason, but just, you know, like, I don't know, just kind of nerve-wracking, even though I know I should just be excited. Aw, thanks, you guys. You're all so supportive. I'm prepping these for name pages. Okay, I must have moved my stand a little. There we go. Aw, thanks, Moni. I know, Caitlin. Insane. And like today alone, I got 3 orders that were 3 items each, like 3 journals each. This is like totally out of my depth here. I've never experienced this level of demand, which is amazing. A little bit stressful, I will be honest, but I am feeling so grateful. Okay, yes, Miss Kitty Cat. So today we're packing up pre-orders. I think I cut one too many with this paper cutter here. We're packing up pre-orders. And Rainy is the first one, 1134. So I'm not going to wait for everyone to be here, but you should let me know, you know, when it's your number, let me know if you are here. Oh, no problem, Stephanie. Did you just order? Because I can, yeah, just message me on Instagram. We are, Caitlin, for now. I feel like I would go insane if I don't keep it in order. I love the idea of just being flexible and doing it when people are here, but I feel like that would just like get out of hand pretty quick. So I think for now, we're just gonna go in the exact order that orders were placed, which Rainy was the first to get her journal order in. So Rainy, sorry, I wanted to start my live because it's been taking forever to get the boys down for their naps. So normally I would try to do this off camera, but I just wanted to at least get on here so I could say hi and give people a chance to get here who are waiting to have their orders packed today. All right, this is my last one, Rainy, and then I will pull your order up. All right. Order 1134, the first pre-order. Man, I've been staring at these orders forever, but not actually doing anything with them. Okay, so Rainy got a Glacier Blue journal. Yay, I'm actually so pumped that Glacier Blue is the first one. This one, I think, has sold the least in the pre-orders, actually, which is funny because this is the one I'm planning to use for 2026, but the espresso ones have been totally leading the charge for pre-orders. So this is what they're like. You get this linen little book bag, and then there's a thank you card with a discount code for your next order, little about me section, and then the journal. So let's crack open Rainy's journal. Okay, and I need to remember, I have organization now. I have shelves, I have bins, I have drawers. We did a big IKEA day on Saturday where we went there, bought everything, came home, assembled everything, and stocked everything all in one day. So it was a full day, but now my office is feeling, I mean, it still feels a little bit crowded, mostly because of all the annoying filming equipment, like all the different lights and stuff that I use for my lives, but it's feeling a lot more like there's a rhyme and reason to everything. All right, just doing one last quality check before I actually start packing it up for you, Rainy. Okay, so Rainy ordered a letter charm and a bookish charm. Let me get my charms over here. Oh boy, that's a bad one. Sorry, you guys. Hope no one gets car sick easily. As in, hope my mom's not here, because that's exactly what she would say. She'd be, oh, you're giving me motion sickness. All right, so Rainy. Let me pull out the different R's and bookish charms. And you can choose. This is the very first one. And Miss Kitty Cat, these, yes, these are the ones that are fully drawn in. There's my blue book. There we go. And then I also have these little tags. So Rainy, you can just let me know the color for the letter, color for the book, and then if you want one of these little book tags paired with it. Hey Mary, I'm doing well. I barely slept last night just because I was anticipating this, this live. Oh no, you can still order, Color Queen. Helene? These ones? Oh, the gold one? I see. I thought you meant the last book. Caitlin, I'm thinking probably like an hour and, or sorry, 2 hours and maybe a half, 2.5 maybe. Yes, Miss Kitty Cat, they can be personalized. Okay, and just to be clear, Rainy, you just wanted the gold book tag, right? Not also the last book? White R and last book charm gold. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what, this one is, some of the letters are kind of wearing off, so I'm gonna give you a better one. So yes, you can personalize the charms, the name page, and the cover design. Just the gold one, okay, perfect. Makes sense. And Margaret, this is, so I make bullet journals like this where I've done all the designs and then you get to use it as like a coloring book / planner for 2026. So there's 224 hand-drawn pages. Oh, now where did I put my charm stuff when I reorganized my drawers? 224 hand-drawn pages. Here we go. You know, different themes for each month, weekly spreads, monthly spreads, yearly planning pages, all that kind of stuff. Miss Kitty Cat, it's probably easiest if you just go check, like go through the process because the price is going to be different depending which layers of personalization you want. And then where you're shipping to, if you use my discount code, which is live stream, use my discount code. But yeah, I think, I mean, it's supposed to be, they're about, I think they're 49 USD. I always have to price things in Canadian, so it's not exactly, you know, it's probably like 49 and 30 cents or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's what I tried to price it at was 49 USD. Right? Is that what I did? I don't remember because it was all in Canadian, but I'm pretty sure that's the number that I was trying to hit. Okay. This one slipped right out. And then Rainy, let me just check here for your name page. 2026 Ocean. And you just said blues with stingrays and jellyfish. What kind of blues do you like? More like soft blues or more vibrant blues? Let me know in the chat while I finish putting your tag on. There we go. Oh, no problem, Charlene. Were you able to watch? Oh, I guess I didn't even do all of it on the replay. I did some of it, but then I was just hustling to get things done, so I actually did some of yours not on video. Okay, let's do your name page. Blues, purples, pinks. Okay, so I'm not sure if you were here the day that I was unboxing these for the first time, but every time when I've ordered journals in the past, this first page is left completely blank, like not even dot grid, just totally blank. So I assumed that that would be the case with this order, but it isn't. So you guys still wanted me to make a way to add name pages. So I want to give you guys some options. Option 1, I could write it on here and just glue it down so it completely hides this. Actually, maybe I should do a poll. Caitlin, do you want to start a poll? Actually, for this one, I'll just let Rainy decide. But in general, I do want you guys to vote in a poll and let me know what you think. So yeah, option 1 would be just to glue it onto this page to cover up the other name page, which is what this is supposed to be. Option 2 would be to glue this in as a flap. So you would have 2 name pages, basically. And then option 3 would be to write your name page onto this cover here. But Rainy, you can just let me know which one you want, but I do want to hear from you guys. Yeah, left blank side, absolutely. I just want to hear what people think is kind of the most ideal option, because I know no option is perfect, unfortunately. I really didn't expect that, but all right. So blues, pinks, purples, we're going for an oceany sort of theme. And now all of my markers are in drawers instead of just loose. Well, they weren't loose, they were in a cart. It's gonna take me a little sec to get adjusted to my surroundings. Here's my pink. All right. And you didn't specify, Rainy. Do you care if it's stacked calligraphy or, I guess if we were going this way, I would do it down the side this way. Oh, I forgot my music. That's why things feel so weird. I was so just like trying to get things started up here. Also, why is my laptop not charging? Okay, you guys, I may need to troubleshoot for a second because, oh. How did that get turned off? There we go. Stack. Okay, perfect. All right, ignore all of that. Everything has been figured. We're all good. All right, so let's stack Rainy's name over here. Caitlin, sorry, were you able to get a poll up? If not, I will try. Oh, Rainy. You're right. So when you say that's okay, do you mean you want me to continue with this, or do you want me to do something different and paste this in? I'm so sorry. Yep, that's my bad. I need to read all the different boxes. Now that I have it actually set up on the form, instead of just taking comments, I need to remember which boxes are for what. Are you sure, Rainy? Because that was not, obviously not what you asked for, and I'm happy to redo it. Okay, could we do a 3 option poll? Yeah. 3 option poll. Okay, Rainy, I will redo it. You just say the word. 3 option poll, just trying to decide what makes most sense for dealing with this awkward name page situation. So I was expecting this page to be blank in these journals. It's not. So option 1 would be to just glue this down right on top of this page. So you would hide the other name page and have your custom one on here. Option 2 would be to, again, write your name on here, but use it as a flap. So you would still be able to see this page if you wanted that for any reason. And then option 3 is to do what we're doing for Rainy's and put your name on the left side here. Yes, I absolutely can, Rainy. Those are the 3 options. And that will just be like my default. Whatever we vote on will be the default for these pages. And then, yeah. Okay, let me, blues, stingray, and jellyfish. Okay, cool. Option 3 one, okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Let me just do like a stingray over here. Option 3 was this, what Rainy is doing, having her name on the opposite side than what I would normally do. Yes, this is an A5 size journal. Yes, Rainy, I will put 2026 under her name, yes. Yes, this is our very first one. We are just starting. All right, now let's add some white gel pen. Oh, did Rainy have another comment? I see someone said pin Rainy's comment. I am not opposed to people giving, or sorry, this is in response to let each person decide. I am totally not opposed to people saying, actually, can I get mine, you know, pasted on top of the other page when it's their turn, but I need a default setting. Otherwise, when someone's not here, like, I don't know, I just need to have kind of a place to land on that. Everything is already so very custom that there are some things where I just kind of need to draw the line and say, like, this is how we're gonna do it. Otherwise, it will take me an hour to do each one, and that is not sustainable. All right. So there is Rainy's name page. And Rainy, for your cover design, you said 2026 with bubbles. That sounds good to you? Yay, okay. I'm so sorry about the mix-up, Rainy, with doing your name instead of the year. My apologies for that. I'm gonna grab you your white gel pen. That is the freebie that you guys said you wanted with the journals. So everyone will be getting a Languo white gel pen with their journal. So let's tuck Rainy's. Well, I want to give it a second to dry before I put it back into your pouch, but then I will put it back in the pouch, get your white gel pen in there, and yeah, thank you so much for your order, Rainy. Let's do 1135. Gotta go back here to my orders page so I can see who that is. Mary. Did I see Mary here already today? I feel like you were one of the first ones here, Mary. Rainy, I'm not sure. That's what I've always done in the past, but I feel like with these, I would like to ship more often. Depends if I end up getting any help or not. But yeah, that would be my hope, is that I can get into a rhythm where I'm like shipping every couple of days, but I'm not totally sure. Still kind of feeling things out. Okay, Mary is here, yay. All right, whoops. So again, Mary ordered an espresso journal. So she's got her pouch, her thank you card, which I'll leave in here. And then her journal, let's open that up. And Mary, for your charm, you wanted a coffee charm and a pom-pom. And then you put your name, and then you wanted coffee doodles, whatever I feel is best. Feel free to clarify that a little bit in the comments here on TikTok if you have any other ideas now that you want me to consider while I pull out these charms, all right? So coffee charm and pom-pom. It wouldn't need to be a brown pom-pom. That's just what I thought of when you said coffee charm. But if there's a different color that you see that you want, let me know. Yes, we are going in sequence by order number. So I have kind of a tentative schedule for the week in my Instagram story right now. And I also just started, well, I did not start. Sarah started a Discord server for me so that we can kind of be updating that with what orders are being packed when. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully it works for most people at least to make it when their order is being packed. Let me know what you think about these, Mary. 3 for both. Oh, okay. Lovely. I couldn't figure out how to use those split rings. So I'm just sticking with what I know for this one. Oh, also my stamp samples arrived safely. They were just delayed. There was no reason to be alarmed. I thought maybe someone had sniped them off of my porch, but nope, they just were delayed, but they got here on Friday. And I tested them out. I did want to make a couple small changes. I'm hoping that doesn't push back production too much, but we shall see. Yes, Mary John. That's what you have on here. And then you have coffee doodles, but you didn't specify at all if you have like, you know, certain colors that you want or anything like that. So if you do want to make any specifications, just let me know in the comment here while I'm putting on your charms so that I can just keep rolling with your name page once we're done with these. And yes, by default now I will be putting all of the name pages on the left side. That won the vote by a landslide. If you want something, your name page done differently, please just let me know before I actually start drawing it, because I I just kind of need to keep rolling for the sake of just the sheer number of orders that I need to get through. I won't be trying to, like, you know, not do things the way that you want them, but if I start drawing, we'll just have to go with it. Browns work and any colors you think. Okay, cool. There are Mary John's charms. Let's go to your name page. Oh, whoops. I'm trying to read Britt's whole comment, but it... Britt, if you chose the charms option, you can get as many as you want. Like 2 or 3, I guess, is what fits well. But yeah, you don't need to pay for each charm. It's just like choosing that customization. Then you can choose as many charms as you want. Okay, what if I do like kind of a dusty blue or something with the coffee theme? I feel like that would be pretty. Yes, Anna, we almost finished it. We didn't do her name page, but other than that, we finished it. All right, so let's do... This is N52. It's technically one of the grays, but it looks blue enough to me. Okay, and then let's do some coffee doodles. So maybe we'll do like a warm coffee, like to-go cup kind of thing over here. Just give it a lid. And we'll do a sleeve in that same blue. And then we'll do maybe a mug of coffee up in the top. Where's my dark brown that I use for coffee beans? There we go. Thanks, you guys. All right, now add a little bit of steam up here, and then let's add some white gel pen to everything. Miss Kitty Cat, I don't really know. I am having a hard time. It's very hard for me to project that just because every order is so different and will take me a different amount of time. Maybe once I'm a few weeks into packing these, I'll have a better answer for you. But right now, I don't even want to try to give a guess because, yeah, it doesn't depend so much when you actually order as much as how well I'm able to catch up with all the pre-orders and then keep up with the continuing orders. That's the thing with having everything like personalized specifically by me, is that even if I hire help to pack things up, there's no way to, you know, pass everything off. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for your order, Mary John. Let me grab your gel pen for you. A Languo, and I need to get you a bin. And I had this brilliant idea to do like, I got all these little bins from IKEA that just fit a journal like perfectly. And then I got whiteboard markers because I was going to write the order number on the side of the bin, but then I forgot my whiteboard markers upstairs. So never mind. I'll be half organized today, but I'll be more organized tomorrow once I just get my markers together. All right. And Mary did not do a cover design, so I don't need to make a note for that. Right, Mary? I just want to confirm because, yeah, so many people like amended their orders after the fact. I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything, like, you know, little notes that I've been trying to keep track of. Let's do Danielle's order. Wait, what? 1271. Why are we doing that one? Sorry guys, my computer is archaic, so jumping from one order to the next. Oh, and then it went back to sorting newest to oldest. Okay, let's see here. Let's do Natalie's order, 1136. Okay, this will be better. I'll just open it up in a different tab instead of just clicking it in that tab. 2 orders done. I can't tell if that's good or if I'm already falling behind schedule. Okay, so we've got 2 espresso journals here for Natalie. Let me go grab those. Yay, okay Natalie, let's start with the one where you chose the brown pom-pom and a coffee or bookish charm. Let's start with that one. So yes, the charms, coffee charm, bookish charm, brown pom-pom, name page Natalie with coffee. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you have any other specifications that you want to add, just let me know as I'm pulling out your charms and stuff, so that, yeah, I can get all of your feedback all in one comment and then just kind of hit the ground running so that I can keep going at a good pace here. Oh wait, coffee. These ones do not want to stay on the journal for you. But there we go. Let me know what you like here, Natalie. But, oh, come on. Whenever I try to see someone's whole comment, I always accidentally start replying to them. Okay. Gold coffee charm, the I Love Books charm, and brown pom-pom. Okay, I think I got it now. Oh, okay, sorry, link to my Discord. I was gonna try to add that to my link tree, but I didn't. So it is currently linked in my Instagram stories. That is the only place where that Discord link exists right now. I need to get that into my link tree. Okay. So because these two are both bulkier charms, I'm gonna try pairing the I Love Books with the coffee cup, Natalie, and see if that works well. You know, Charlene, I've never ever used Discord before, but it's a place where you can have like kind of different channels for different topics. So like we'll have an announcement channel with like which orders are being packed and stuff. And then you can also have like, we'll have a theme or like a journal sharing channel where you guys can share pictures. Sorry, Christine, that is currently in my Instagram story. Might be in my TikTok story too. I'm not sure though if the time has run out on that one. But I shared a very tentative schedule because I have no idea how quickly we're gonna move. But yeah, there's a tentative schedule that you can look at on Instagram. Oh yeah, well, is it still up on my TikTok? Actually, I don't think it is now that I think about it. I think it might have run out. Okay, I don't actually remember the numbers offhand. I'm trying to do roughly 10 journals a day. I might even be able to do more than that, I guess, but that was kind of my goal for myself. Name page, Natalie Stack, browns and tans, pastel pink, mug, iced coffee, coffee bean. Okay, perfect. You got it. Thanks for the heart, Melanie. Yes, Christina, we love that. And the rose, thank you so much, Melanie. Okay. Oh, the pom-poms? Okay. I actually get these off AliExpress. I have not ordered much from there, but like cheap little like jewelry and stationery items, I feel like they often have great prices and good options. Okay, name page, Natalie Stacked. Browns, tans, pastel, pink, mug, iced coffee cup. Okay, perfect. Let's do, no problem, Kimber. Nah. Christina, nice. That's funny. That's where I got my first ever roll of washi tape like years ago, was from AliExpress. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Off camera. You found Tombow markers on Temu? Were they actually Tombow? And how much were they? That's what I'm wondering. We'll do a mug down there, and then we'll do an iced coffee up here. Hey, Stevie. Trying to decide if I should add any more pink or not. Maybe I'll move on with the white gel pen for now. No worries, Stormy. It says Natalie in stacked calligraphy. Natalie. Jack, I was actually so nervous. I don't really know why, but yeah, I hardly slept last night. And then even just before my live, like I was sweating. I'm not usually fazed by them because I do them every day, but not today. Okay, sorry. I do need to do more white gel pen. I just wanted a sip of tea. User 669, yes, and that is because, so my first pack of markers that I ever got for bullet journaling were the Crayola Super Tips pack of 100. I loved them, obsessed with them, and then I am very grateful, but yeah, my bullet journaling content just kind of took off after that, and so since buying that one pack of markers, I have never bought more markers. I only use what brands give to me now. And so no one has ever gifted me another pack of Crayola Super Tips, and I've used up all the ink in all my favorite colors, so I just never use them anymore because I keep getting gifted other great quality markers. You know what I mean? So I do recommend them. That's the only reason I don't use them, is just because I am very, very thankful. But yes, I do realize that it looks like, oh, she says she likes Crayola, but she never uses it. That's why. Mama Jen, you know, I was just trying to figure that out this weekend, what I should do about ones that ordered with no customization, because unfortunately I can't just filter my orders because I had to use a third-party app to add the customizations to Shopify. Shopify is so annoying. You can't do anything with just Shopify. You have to like add an app for this and an app for that. So anyways, I had to do a third-party app to add the customization options. But then I need to upgrade it to like even more fancy of a tier, which is way more expensive. It's meant for like big businesses if I want to actually be able to filter my orders by what customizations people chose. So I would have to literally just click on every order and see what customizations people chose just to tell if they didn't order customizations. So I have no idea what to do about that. Ideally, I would find a way to filter it and then, and then just send out all the ones that didn't order customizations. But right now, I don't really know how to do that. Okay, sorry. NPN monogram for Natalie's title page. Is that right, Natalie? Okay, you guys have no customizations? Okay. I'll try to sort through somehow. Oh, you wanted to change that? Yeah, no problem. Let me know what you'd like instead. I'll get your next journal ready. Coffee doodle and a name, or just a coffee doodle? Stack Natalie and coffee. Okay, perfect. All right, and then let's do your next one here. So you've got another espresso, and then for charms, you did paw print or dog charm, letter S in plain gold. Okay, let me grab your S, and then I'll show you all the different paw print and dog charms, and you can choose what you like. Okay, so these are the 4 types of dogs that I still have. So just say 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to pair with that S, or 2 of them if you were thinking 2 of them. White and gold S, yes, for sure. Let me know which dog or paw print. Paw print only? Okay, perfect. I think the corgis... Is that a corgi? I don't know. Somebody else tell me. I don't know anything about dogs. There was a different charm that you guys told me was a corgi and it sold out right away. Is that a corgi too? Okay. I don't really know anything about dogs, so they're cute. The little dog charms. Wait, I only need one of those. All right, and then Natalie, for the name page on this one, you said Sydney dog/paw print theme. If you have any other specifications for like colors or name positioning or anything like that, just let me know while I'm applying your charms. Oh yeah, no worries, girl. You ordered a while ago. That makes sense. Jill, no, we don't have any pets. I have 2 young kids, so I feel like that would be a nightmare. I had tons of pets when I was growing up, but all outdoor pets. Like we lived in the country. And so I just have way too many tragic, I loved this dog more than my own life and it got run over by a machine stories. And so I am in no rush to get pets for my kids. Maybe in the future, but right now that sounds like the opposite of what I want. All right, there are the charms. I know, right, Mel? Like, all of my accidental dog death stories make great, like, what do you call it? Your party story? Like when people first meet you and they're like, oh my goodness, what? But they didn't make a great childhood. I mean, my childhood was great, but not the pets element of it. Sydney name stacked with paw prints. Can you keep it neutral browns with that dusty blue? Absolutely. Let's do that. Kelberg, a small, just like a hobby farm. Like we had goats, chickens, sheep, sometimes pigs. Not like a, you know, we weren't making money from farming. We just had a few acres and we did hobby animals. Let's do... Well, usually vehicles, but I mean, we had like, we get a ton of snow, so we had like snow clearing tractors and stuff like that. But yeah, we didn't use a lot of heavy machinery. There was just a surprising number of accidents. With animals, no humans were hurt in the process. We also lived right on a highway. So, and the type of dogs that we would always get were herding dogs because we had sheep. And so they just love herding cars, which rarely ends well. Okay, keep it neutral, paw prints. Sounds good. Sorry, Stevie. I think I missed some of this. I was never able. Oh, or Christina. Sorry, I haven't been following the whole conversation here. You just click the link in my bio or go to RyleeAutumn.com. That's where you can order if you're interested. And if you are interested, please use the code livestream and you'll get a discount. All right. Asking how to make... Oh, yeah, unfortunately, there's not any like smooth way for you to make changes that will just like alter your order like on my end or like price wise or anything like that. You know, like I can't charge you separately to add something to your journal. So it's just been kind of awkward. I've just been taking like change requests in my DMs and making notes of them on people's orders, but it's really not a great system. Okay. And then Natalie does this one have a cover design? Yes. Sydney. Anything else you wanted on this one? For the cover. And then after this, we'll move on to 1137. Andrina, I'm packing them up as quickly as I can. So this is the first day of packing orders. So the ones that I packed today will be shipped out at the latest end of this week. Hopefully earlier. Yes, paw prints, absolutely. All right, let me grab 2 white gel pens for you and get Sydney's journal in here. Thank you so much for your order, Natalie. I gotta do all the cover designs later, and then I can send those off. Oh, there's no flip through yet on YouTube. I filmed a flip through this weekend and I need to edit it. Yes, Navy, I remember your name because it was on my baby name list. I'll probably be live for another hour, hour and a half. Aw, thanks, Natalie. I did make a note of the paw print thing for Natalie. Okay, next we have order 1137. Oh, and this one has no personalization. So we've got another Glacier Blue order. So she'll still get the gel pen, the pouch, all of that, but no personalizations on this one. So that makes it a quick job for me. Let me stick your gel pen in there. I still want to go through all the right steps though, so that I have it in ready to go with all my other orders. Oh, and then I forgot to do the thing where I don't exit the tab. Okay, I think this still worked. Okay, so 1138, we're on to Melissa's order. And Melissa, I remember I have a note here for your order, so don't let me forget. Melissa or Savannah, if you guys are here today, let me know. We're gonna start yours. We've got a petal one and a matcha one. I'll start with petal if it's all the same to you guys. Oh, yay. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for your order. Also, I just love it. These guys are a mother-daughter duo and they order together and they're just, oh, this one has a dirty spot. So I'm gonna put this off as a B grade journal. I haven't listed any B grade journals yet, but as I find them, I'm setting them aside so that eventually I can have those on my site as just a more affordable option because they're blemished. Okay, let's try that again. Petal pink. So charm, let me see here. Petal was a matching pom-pom, a bow, and an S, correct? Feel free to change anything. Let me know in the comments if you want something different about that. Aw, that's so cute, Caitlin. I need to get my mom into journals. Yes, and Vanessa and her mom, you guys are another mother-daughter duo that I love. Thanks, Kim. Okay, the pink S. I think I do. Yes. And then I also have pink bows. Is that what you were thinking, or were you thinking the gold bow? Boy, sorry, you guys. Wow, what an obnoxious sound. It's all like ASMR until I just like drop a whole drawer of charms. And just deafen ya. Okay, yeah, so pairing with the pink S, let me know which pink you like best for the pom-pom and then which bow you like best as well. Aw, Caitlin, that's so cute. Yes, we named this journal Petal. I think Blush actually did win the name vote, but I overruled it. It just seemed a little bit too bright in my mind to be Blush. And Petal was so close behind, so I thought that was maybe better suited to it. Gold bow, second palm. I like how pom-poms have just become palms. I do that too whenever I'm talking about them. Just grab a palm. And remind me, Savannah and Melissa, what color are your empty journals? Because you guys each got one of those, right? I'm trying to remember what I've already done for you guys. Do that again. Hopefully not the dropping part though. Although, heading in that direction. You both have a clay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Clay and vanilla. Oh my goodness, right. The last time you guys ordered, I still had those ones. Okay. That's so funny, Chroma. I've never heard that before. I mean, I've never been anywhere in the vicinity of cheerleading before. So I'm not surprised that I'm not up with the lingo, but a pom or 2 pom-poms? As a yes, exactly, Hope. All right, and then Melissa, let me know if you have anything else that you wanted to change about your charms. You were thinking a matching pom-pom and the turtle. Let me know if that still sounds good to you. Thank you so much for your order, Savannah. Since there's not white gel pen to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and tuck this back into your envelope for you. Yeah, it's not nearly as big in Canada, Jess. I know, like, I went to a pretty small high school, but I'm sure that a high school of my size in the States would still have, like, a football team and cheerleading squad and stuff, but my school didn't have either of those. All right, Savannah. And let's get Melissa's order going. Matching pom-pom. And the last little turtle. I should really order more. I ordered a set of different turtles that were all gold, but then when they got here, I didn't really like them, so I sent them back. But now I need to order more turtles because I know I've had a couple of people eyeing up that last turtle. And now he's gone. Thanks, Mel. I know. The matcha, this is the journal that I chose for my own current journal. Well, I have the empty version for my current day-to-day journal. But yeah, I love all the colors, but the matcha is probably my number one. Get on there, turtle. Oh yes, sorry Sarah, I saw you say hi, but I was in the middle of thinking of something else. Thank you so much for setting up the Discord. I really don't know how much I'm gonna make use of it. Sorry, just checking. But I feel like it will be very helpful for announcements and stuff, so people can just get it like basically as a text instead of having to come check my Instagram all the time. Hey Kelly, how are ya? Oh my goodness, thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin, if your mom's not here in time, we'll wait for her. We'll do a different one. Okay. Thank you so much for your order, Savannah and Melissa. this back into your pouch. No problem. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of the support, but like returning customers is just like the biggest compliment, you know? People who return and who like recommend me to friends, just like kind of an extra level of, you know, just appreciation. Let's get your gel pens in there. And then, thank you, Vanessa. I love the pouches. I'm so happy with how they turned out. I just like my manufacturer that I worked with, that's not listed as one of their, like they give me a big catalog of like things that they can do. That was not one of them. But I just asked them, I was like, hey, is there any way you can do something like this? And they're like, oh, you mean like this? And they gave me exactly what I wanted. So yes, I am obsessed with them. All right, we're on 139 now, right? Yes, and this was another 2 journal order for Samantha, but neither of them are personalized. So, I cried in 1198. That's great. I should still check these, just double check everything. Yes, Miss Kitty Cat, I actually have pen packaging on the way and like a million more pens. I only actually have about 3 more here, but they should be here in the next day or 2 so that I can package them up nicely so that we don't have that problem. That's exactly what I was nervous about when people chose white gel pen as the freebie. I think that's like the best possible freebie, but yeah, did feel a little bit nervous about packing that up for everyone. Let's see. Just a quick little once over before I send these off. Yeah, my goal was to get, I didn't realize that so many of these were, didn't have the name pages, because that's what really takes the most time on the live is the name pages. And like I said, I don't really, unfortunately with the app, Shopify does nothing all by itself. You have to add apps, and they're all so expensive. So I have like the middle version of this app, which is already expensive, and I can't just see an overview of what kinds of personalizations people got. So without opening each order separately, I didn't realize that so many of these just had no name page, which makes it much faster. Okay, let's move on then to 1140. This one, oh no, right, Caitlin, you wanted to just wait on that, hey? Brooklyn was here earlier, hey, 1141? Point 1. Sorry, Brooklyn, let me pull up your order here. Just trying to stay on top of everything with my okay, no worries, we'll do Brooklyn. All right, Brooklyn, let me grab your matcha colored journal for you. So for charms, Brooklyn, you were thinking a mushroom and then the gold and white bee. Does that still sound good to you? Yes, still good. Okay, perfect. Let me set those out so you can see them. And the mushrooms, let me see. I don't think I've ever, yeah, the mushrooms are kind of bulky, so I'll put them on 2 separate ribbons instead of trying to pair them together. So let's do that. And then for your name page, you said Brookly with mushroom doodles. If you have any other details you want to add as far as like colors or like positioning of your name or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if she does, if someone could pin that, that would be amazing. Yeah, we are cruising today. Okay, this is so encouraging because I was thinking, I thought maybe 10 would be a bit of an ambitious goal. But I was like, but if I can only do 10 in a day and I already have over 150 to get through before I'm even caught up, it's going to take me like over 2 weeks just to catch up. You know what, Kelly? I did, figure them out? No, unfortunately I didn't. Journal kits were a good practice round, yeah. Has anyone actually used split rings? That's what I want to know, because like I definitely get the concept. It's like a keychain but smaller, but I just cannot figure out practically how to open it enough to get a charm on there and then slide the charm all the way down. I don't know. Green to match the journal with red mushrooms. Very cute. Sounds good. Oh, so Courtney, you're familiar with split rings. Is there a good way to use them for charms? Am I just not, I don't know, not coordinated enough, not figuring something out? Or should I just write them off as useless with charms? Because like, I feel like the concept would be awesome. Like, because right now the problem is sometimes that even though I'll close these jump loops as tight as I possibly can, this ribbon crimp is just so paper thin that occasionally people have their charms fall off, which obviously sucks. So the split rings would be a great solution to that, but I can't even figure out how to get them open. Okay, let's do the name page here. A green to match the journal. I have 2 greens that I typically would use when I'm trying to match this journal. So I'll give you 2 options if you'd like, Brookly. Okay, I do have one of those rings. Actually, though, I have no idea where it is because I've never used it. I just got it with a set of pliers. Just let me know 1 or 2, Brookly, if you like one of those. But yeah, I've never tried it, so I'm not actually sure. How to do it in practice. Okay, number 2, lovely. And then what kind of red are we thinking? More number 1 or number 2? Two? Okay, awesome. Sounds good, Brookly. Let's see, BR. whoops. I usually leave the white dots white on here because this is gonna be a challenge to cover for my little white gel pen. Let me grab my paint pen. Pasta. You'll be ready after this one? Okay. Oh, kangaroo, it's just her name, Brooklee, but stacked. I know, it's a little bit, if you're not used to seeing stacked calligraphy, how do I use this again? It's been a while. Okay, and it's all in Japanese, which I am not familiar with. My other paint markers, oh, actually I think I have another set down here. My main paint markers are upstairs because it's my toddler's favorite activity, but let's see. I've got these ones too down here. Let's see, is this one ready? I think so. Ooh, this one's not looking promising as far as how well it'll cover. Also, it just picked that red ink up like nothing. Okay, maybe I did shake it. I was shaking it all the way over here. It might just be dry. Like I've had this sitting around for years and I just haven't really used it. Okay, I think I have one more paint marker here in this room. Yes. Yeah, I normally leave the white parts white on these mushrooms. I don't know why I just went for it and colored the whole thing in, but okay, see, in this one I was not supposed to push in, was I? I'm gonna flip the nib. Okay, let's see. You guys are thinking pasta. Well, I was moving at a good pace until I decided to color the whole mushroom red instead of leaving the white parts white. And now none of these are wanting to work for me. All right. Let's see if I can turn the nib around in this one. And then will it work? Let's see. Sorry, you guys, for the... This one actually seems like it's working. Oh no, but it's picking up the red ink a little bit too. Oh no, this works. All right, we're in business. And then do I have a just slightly darker red? Yeah, this will be good. Thanks, Sarah. You too. All right, and then Brooklyn, for your cover design, you were thinking 2026 and a mushroom. Does that still sound good? Where's my black fine liner? Here it is. Okay, nice, Caitlin. This was 141. We're gonna backtrack though and do 140 in just a sec. So Brooklyn, 2026 with a mushroom is what I have as your cover design. Let me know if that is good with you or if you need anything changed. Let me grab your white gel pen here. Wait. Let's get Brooklyn's journal packed up. Okay, that's still good. Okay, lovely. Thank you so much for your order, Brooklyn. Let me set that aside and get started on Caitlin and your mom. So we've got one espresso and one matcha. Let me go grab those from my shelf. Let's start with the matcha one, your mom's journal. Does that sound good? Or maybe I'll start with yours. I don't know if your mom's been around as much seeing the process, so I'll start with yours. Oh, so Kangaroo, you get to color in the rest of the journal. That's what it is. It's like this whole journal is like a coloring book, and then you color it in. So all the pages start off black and white, and then you use it as like a coloring book / planner. So 224 pages that I drew while my kids were napping over the past like 6 months. And I offer personalizations such as the name pages that you've been seeing, but the rest of it is up to you. I do full custom ones, but not on this scale. I just do one of those every month or two. Thank you. Yes, I saw your Instagram message and I copied and pasted it in here. Okay, for your journal, 2 brown pom-poms to match the journal and a gold bow. So I never really pair pom-poms with something else, just because then it would stand straight out like this. Wait, you know, because the pom-poms would kind of make it stand out like that. So with 2 pom-poms, it would be tricky to have a bow on one of them because it would just stick out like this. Do you have a preference between like just a brown pom-pom and a bow, or just 2 brown pom-poms, or any other solution? You'd make everything rainbow. Nice. Just 2 pom-poms? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just feel like that would be a little bit awkward. Oh yes, lighter brown. Let me show you my other one. I'll just grab these since I'm here. Grab some hardware. Oh, hey Petra. Well, thanks for finding me again. It's been ages. I have not been, I kind of stepped back from YouTube for a few years there, and now I've been back on TikTok. So this is the darker one that I had originally versus the lighter one. You like the lighter one? I feel like on camera, it almost looks like cream or gray, but it is still brown. Here, let me show you. This is my cream pom-pom, just for reference, and this is my gray pom-pom. So it's not cream or gray, but it kind of looks like that when it's next to all those other browns. Yes, we can do one of each, for sure. Right, yes. Now we're in pom-pom territory, not just palm. So Nivea, I sell these journals that I drew on my iPad and then had printed in bulk. So they're 224 pages. It's like a coloring book / planner for you to use for a full year. And then I offer personalizations like the pom-poms and the name pages, which is what we're doing today. We're just personalizing people's orders to send them out. Oh, thanks, Petra. Thanks, Nivea. Yeah, they're lots of fun. This is my first year doing like this types of customizations, but it's been awesome. And then Caitlin, I have no name page or foil, but are you sure? You are a moderator, so you can give yourself a little tip here. I don't pay you anything, so if you want a name page or foil, just let me know in the comments. And then pin it so that I can see. Thank you. Shirley, we've actually been cruising. I think we've gotten through 10 journals, but some of them didn't have any personalizations. But that was my goal, was just 10 journals a day. And I think we should be able to do more than that consistently, which is amazing news because I was picturing myself just getting swamped all the way through to Christmas time. Caitlin, you can, and you should. I don't pay you anything for your services, and you save me a lot of effort. That offer stands for any moderators. That's not just Caitlin treatment. I like to tip my moderators when I can. So you think about that and then get back to me after your mom's journal. But let's move on to mom's. We've got a matcha journal for her. 2026 foil. Okay, well, you're welcome to do the name page as well. Okay, let's do your mom's while you think about that. So we've got a matcha journal for mom. And then let's do charms first here. A cream colored pom-pom and a white initial with a butterfly. Okay, I do have butterflies, so let me show you the options. Oh, thanks, Shirley. Did you go for dinner with friends? So, butterflies, we've got 5 colors. And then with that, you wanted the cream colored pom-pom. And white initials. Sorry, what was your mom's initial? I'm not sure if I'm seeing it here. Yes, sorry, which initial? D? Okay. Yes. Oh, nice, Shirley. All right, so these are my butterfly options. I know you listed kind of secondary ones if there were no butterflies. Would you like one of these, or do you want to jump to one of your secondary options like coffee, books, mushroom, one of those? Oh, thanks for coming, Nona. Dark pink, perfect. I've had a few people pair that one with the green journal. I feel like that's a very complimentary pairing. All right, yes, and then you sent me the word for the name page. Any sort of flower doodle and not stacked lettering. we can do that. No, the slip rings or the split rings haven't been working, Shirley. I still can't figure them out. If anyone here is fluent in using split rings, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Because these ones, yeah, they work great, but because the ribbon crimp that I use is just so paper thin, even if I close them like as tight as I can, occasionally people have trouble with their charms just sliding off. Ugh. So I got split rings hoping that that would solve the problem, but I just haven't been able to figure out how to use them well. They just won't like even open up for me. Oh, sorry. Flip through. No, sorry, Kim, there's not one yet. I did film a full flip through with talking about every single page. I filmed that this weekend, and my plan was to edit it tonight or tomorrow and try to get it posted later this week. I couldn't find any thicker ribbon crimps, Nikki. I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, I do flip through it on lives sometimes. I mean, I can flip through it today if people are curious. But I do plan to have a flip through that I will like pin to my my pages so that people can easily find it as a reference for like what exactly you get in the journal. But yeah, I'm happy to flip through it here today if people have questions about anything in there. All right, there are the charms. Okay, wait, slip rings, are those what I'm thinking of? Or are we thinking of two different things? Let me show you what. So this is what I got that people recommended to me, but then I just like, it's just so tightly wound, like I couldn't even get it with my plier to like come off even a little bit just to put the charms on. Okay, you meant, okay, so we are talking about the same thing. Okay, so how did you use them, Nona? Okay, there I kind of have it open, but then it just springs shut. Like, I don't even know how to get my charms on there. To be fair, I haven't spent a lot of time looking into it. I kind of tried here and there and then just gave up. So Tari, I have been, starting today, I've been working through them in the order that they were placed. So I just post a little kind of like schedule for the week or for the day on Instagram or on my Discord, which is brand new. So I'm not really used to it yet, but staple puller jaws, like a literal staple puller, just like, you know, from elementary school, taking down the bulletin board. Credit card, business card. Okay, now we're getting ideas flowing. The other day, I was trying to get help and people are like, Rylee, it's just like a mini keychain. And I was like, yes, I understand that. It's not a lack of comprehension of what it is. It's lack of being able to actually physically do it. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I definitely don't have any staple pullers. So that would be another trip to Amazon. Okay, let me do, okay, I did try my tweezers and I couldn't quite, but maybe I should try that again. She said any sort of flower doodles, not stacked lettering. Okay, cool. Oh, good reminder, Natalie. No puzzle today. TikTok has been gracious to me recently with not a lot of puzzle pieces getting in my way. Okay, let's do some florals here. Okay, let's do, yes. So I have the word spelling, and I know she doesn't want it stacked, and then florals all around it, hey? Picture the word. Yeah, okay, I think that sounds good. So let's do, oh, that is not my light gray. It's sitting right beside my light gray. That's dangerous. All right, and then let's fill the page with some florals. All right. All right, let's add some centers to those flowers. And some leaves. All right, let me add a little bit of white gel pen and then we will be good to go on this one. And yeah, Caitlin, if you changed your mind about the name page, just let me know. I haven't really been looking at the comments at all. I've been pretty zeroed in on this, so I definitely missed your comment if you did say something about that. Thanks, you guys. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. Glad you guys love it. Thank you very much for your order. Okay, Georgie, that's a good note. Go on YouTube, look up opening slit rings for fishing. Oh, okay. Ash, the ones that I'm using are Tombow. I love the Crayola Super Tips, much more affordable, honestly much easier to learn with, but these days I use mostly Tombow or similar things like the Lyra Aqua Brush Duos or Zebra Mild Liner Brush Pen or something like that. All right, and then your mom's cover design was gonna be 2026 and then whatever doodles. Do you want to change anything about that or anything about your name page or cover design? You said just 2026 for yours. Let's see here. And then the next order that we're gonna work on is, oh, Alexandria. I always thought your name was Alexandra until I saw your order this time, Alex. For some reason, I've never processed that I. But yes, 1142 for Alex. Kaufman foils are good with what you have? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your order, Caitlin and Caitlin's mom. I appreciate your guys' support. Let me grab you some white gel pens for your freebie. And get going on Alex's journal here. Okay. So Alex, you ordered an espresso journal. Oh, I almost forgot your gel pens. Alex ordered an espresso journal. Let me grab that. Okay, so Alex, what I've got for you for charm is a letter charm and a pom-pom charm. Gold A, pink pom-pom. If you feel like changing anything, just let me know. But I'll pull out my pink pom-pom options and my gold A. So the gold foil is, do I even have an example over here? Where did I? No. Well, anyways, it's like this little design on the cover. The reason I put this in the corner is so that people can add something up here. So like mine says Rylee in stacked calligraphy with little lemon doodles on the sides. So that's the foil customization. A flower with the A. Yes. Okay. So gold A, pink pom-pom. I don't think I have any more light pink flowers, so I'll show you the flower options that I do have. The light pink ones are sold out. I've just got the white and this sort of reddish pink. Caitlin, probably Friday this week. I'm hoping to get into a rhythm of shipping out more often, but that will really depend if I actually bite the bullet and find someone to help me with that. So yeah, just let me know what you like, Alex. Sorry, I feel like when I hold it up too close, the journal, like just the texture of it, makes everything look almost fuzzy. But I want you to be able to see everything close up. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. I appreciate all of the support. light pink, and a bow with the A, yes. Gold bow or pink bow? I've got a bunch of different pink ones. I've got one gold one. There we go. Those are the bow options. You can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Gold and then pink. Oh yes, that's true. Lauren, that's true. I do, if you just go to my TikTok account, I have a few videos that just kind of show, okay, number 1, show people's journals with their gold foil designs on them. I know, Natalie, that's the one I have on my journal. Well, I have a green pom-pom and then a white R and a gold bow. I love that little bow. All right, and then for the name page, you said Alex. Oh, name along the side. Okay, yeah, so any thoughts now that I've been having to switch it to this side of the page? Would you want Alex on the side like this, or do you want me to tape a page over this or something for you? And if you have any other notes about that, like the wildflowers or the name page, anything like that, just let me know. Alex, while I put your charms on. Let's do the center, not stacked, absolutely. And then wildflowers, kind of similar to the one that I just did, like a bunch of flowers or anything specific. Let me see here. This was 1142. Okay. Specific colors or anything like that. Okay, cool. I'll do it kind of similar to that one then, maybe. Yeah. Let's do. I will use different colors for yours. So we'll do this peach. And then, yeah, I'll just do similar. And then maybe I'll add some little like, I don't know, sprigs of whatever this would be called. I don't think I'll get to 1147 today, Jack. Don't you worry. I think I'll probably only have time for like maybe one more after this. I think that's probably my limit for today, and then I gotta go make some supper for my family. So 1147 I'm guessing will be tomorrow. No problem, Jacqueline. Oh yes, no, I don't expect to get that far today. I feel like I was making pretty good time, and I've definitely slowed down over the past few name pages, but still have made it through my 10 journal goal. Some of them with not much personalization, but still. That's still part of it. Alrighty. There we go, Alex. Oh yes, the cover. I can open up Instagram. Just give me a second. Because I didn't make a note of that here. Messages. Oh, Alex. Okay, perfect. Name and a flower. Yes, of course. And no charge. This is, you're a moderator, so I don't pay you anyways. So this is like a tiny little payment. Name and a flower. Perfect. Of course, Alex. Thanks so much for your order. Let me white gel pen your name and then grab a white gel pen for you. And then I think I can get through one more order. I mean, maybe more depending. I haven't checked to see if this one even has personalizations or not. Let's check. Okay, so we just did Alex. Okay, so 1143. Let's see here. Okay, we've got 2 journals with full personalization. Michelle, are you here today? I know not everyone is going to be here every time their journal is personalized, but it would be nice. Just, you know, I feel sad if you miss it. Oh, Michelle. On a blank page. Oh, yes, for sure. Do you want it taped into your journal at all, or like just on a blank page and then left, like just kind of tucked into your journal instead of fastened in? All right, so Michelle has a glacier and a petal journal. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Michelle. So here's Michelle's linen book bag, and we'll start with the glacier one. For your charm, you wanted a letter charm and a bookish charm, and the letter being J for Joan. And what style of letter charm do you know? I'll pull out some options for you so you can see in just a sec. Just want to make sure everything is looking tip top. Okay, let me pull out a few J's. Wait. And then bookish. There we go. These are the options here, Michelle. Let me know what you like, and I'm gonna get my markers ready for Joan's name page. Gold J with a blue book, lovely. Tomorrow will be an evening live, so whatever time it is for you right now, roughly 3 hours later in the day, once I get my boys down for bed, actually. That's when I plan to be on tomorrow. Not stacked? Yes, for sure. For sure. Oh boy. How did where's the opening here? Oh, there it is. Sorry, you guys. I just about had it closed and then I flung the ribbon crimp off. guy back on. Gotta be a surgeon to nail these charms on the first try. There we go. All right. And did you want that for Joan's name page too, Michelle? Or do you want, can Joan just be in here and then the one for you will be separate? Stephanie, this is my 10th order, but some of them had more than one journal. But also some of them did not have a custom name page. So it's like, I haven't actually been keeping track of exactly how many name pages I've done, but this is the 10th order, and it's been kind of a combination of multi-journal orders, name pages, no name pages. Most of them have had name pages, but not all. Joan, okay, and then you wanted something bookish, and you were thinking maybe a book with flowers growing out of it. So let's do that. A book over here, some pages. And then we'll have flowers growing. Yes, my husband's up there. He is with the boys until I finish up and come make some supper. Yeah, we're on such a weird nap sleep schedule with them right now because like last week we were away for the whole week at my in-laws, and you know the time change is coming up in a week, and so my in-laws time is the time that we're going to be changing to. So we've kind of been trying to like hybrid our schedule because they both like, sorry, I should just check this order quick. Cover design, book, and Joan. Does that still sound good? 1143.1. So yeah, they totally switched to my in-laws schedule, and that's the time zone that we want them to be at in like a couple weeks. Well, I guess it was a couple weeks from then. Now it's only 1 week away. because at my in-laws, they were waking up at like 5 a.m. every morning until we were like, okay, we're gonna actually commit to their schedule. And now we're trying to just kind of hybrid things. Thanks, Michelle. Oh man, you know what, you guys? Carnations, chrysanthemums, I don't know flowers. I know carnations have to do with Christmas. And I know that I have done a chrysanthemum theme before, because I remember someone asking specifically for chrysanthemums, and I had to Google it, of course, but I've done it. I know I can draw them. I just have no recollection of what they actually looked like. Okay, let's do the Petal Pink journal next. And for yours, Michelle, wait. So the one you have 3 colors of. Oh, cute. Okay, sorry, I was just reading her description. So she wants a flower with a bee like landing on it. So let me show you the tiny little bee. And like I was just showing, these are the only 2 flower colors that I have right now. Is there any other note about your charms here? I think that's it. Does one of these look good to you, Michelle? Oh, thank you. The white? Okay, lovely. Yeah, that is a cute idea, bee landing on the flower. We're working on Michelle's, which is order 1143. She's got 2 journals. We just did the first one. This is the second one. And then I think I will probably have to go up and make some supper. No problem, Moira. The fully customized ones where I draw every page for you, those won't be ordered or open, sorry, until sometime in 2026. I have no idea when. It really just depends how things go with other aspects of work. But yeah, sometime in 2026. I know, Kel. I'm so pumped that I'm racing my tentative schedule. Because, yeah, I feel like that was kind of the risky thing with pre-orders, is I just don't want to get too far behind on packing the pre-orders, because I want to be able to pack up people's... Sorry, Emily... Okay, customizing. Like these journals that I'm customizing right now... All right, that is such a cute charm pair. The little bee landing on the flower. I love that idea. Okay, sorry. Did you have any notes for your name page, Michelle? I know you want it on a separate piece of paper so that you can possibly cut it out or something. So yeah, Emily, for these, I would just check the pricing on... Like just go through the process of checking out, because it's going to depend on your currency, depend how many customizations you want. And if you use my code livestream, the full custom journals are not in stock right now. And unfortunately, the way that Etsy is, if it's not in stock, you just can't see the listing at all. So that's why you couldn't see that. But it is in the hundreds. The price does vary a lot depending on how many months you're doing, all that kind of stuff. But it is in the hundreds. Okay, sorry, let me go back here. Name page, Michelle and bees, lovely. Do you have a, oh, the lavender and bees theme I did for a monthly spread. Yes, that was Janelle's. Would you like the same sort of color palette? No problem, Emily. All right, I'll set this one aside. Actually, I'll just put it here so that I can slip the name page in here. All right, so same color palette. I use this, and 2 of my purples for Janelle's journal. This one and this one. Aw, thanks, Jack. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow for your journal. Oh, one has a little smudge. Sorry, Michelle, last question. For yours, do you want stacked calligraphy? I know you didn't for Joan, but what about yours? Shirley, Canada Post is not on strike. Well, they're on a revolving strike or a rotating strike. I forget what they call it, but so they are moving things. It's just slower. All right, lovely, Michelle. Sounds good. Let's do MI. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, I ship from Canada. So this one, Moira, she wanted this one loose so that she could just use it for whatever and not necessarily in her journal. Chelle, right? That's what I want to do. Yeah. Chelle. I'm just like quadruple checking my spelling here before I... And then L-E. All right, and then let's have some sprigs of lavender going kind of here and there. I'm not totally sure, Tess. That has been my system up until now. Just kind of depends how crowded things get in my office storing this many orders at a time. I'm suspecting I'll still do that just because it does save me time, and that is basically the most important thing right now, is just trying to be time effective. But yeah, if I do hire some help, which I want to try these couple, like week or two and see if I can handle it all by myself. But if I do hire on help, then maybe I would ship more often. But for now, I will likely just do my Friday shipping date with this week's batch. All right, let's do some bees. I also haven't done, where's my light gray? Here it is. The light gray drop shadow yet. Quick sip of tea. I didn't realize how many people were here. Thank you all so much for being here. If you guys are new, drop a little emoji in the chat to say hi. It's good to see so many of you. And for those of you who are new, this is our first day of packing up pre-orders. So typically on a live stream like this, I'll be working on like one person's like fully custom order. But today, you guys have been placing pre-orders for this journal for a couple weeks now, and now we're starting to actually personalize them and pack them up and get them off to you. Let's add our little bees. Welcome here, Nona. Hey, Bree and Barb. Thanks so much for joining, you guys. It's always encouraging to see new faces joining us. Do you guys bullet journal already, or is this kind of new to you? You know what, Tess? I did these, I want to say 3 years ago, but I haven't done them since. So it's not my first time ever, but I am now planning to start doing this annually. I did them before I had my first baby, and then I since then had tried pivoting into digital journals and other niches altogether, just trying to find something that was a little bit less hands-on, because the time commitment is quite heavy with these. But ultimately I ended up coming back. So now I plan to make this an annual thing, but I have taken a few years off. All right, Michelle, let me add your white gel pen. Yes, Alex, I don't know, like I was so nervous for today's live, even though I'm doing the same thing I always do. It just feels like a big deal to actually be like, you know, this has been my passion project, like hours and hours and months of doodling all the different themes in this journal. So to finally be able to pack it up is like, I don't know, almost scary. Oh, cool, Nona. Mandy, I am working on my digital one. There's your name page, Michelle. And sorry, one question for Michelle before I answer that question. Is there a cover design? Yes, cover design was 2026 with a flower. Does that still sound good, Michelle? And now I forget what question I was answering anyway, so whatever. Oh yeah, Mama Jen. I feel that. Oh, thanks, Emily. Alrighty, so there's Michelle's. I don't want to stick it into your journal quite yet because I don't want the white gel pen to smear. But I am gonna put your order into its bin and grab you and Joan some white gel pen freebies. And then, Alicia, do you mean like the fully custom ones where I draw every page like on paper by hand? Add flowers to yours as well? Yes. Can you remember, you guys were 1140, right? Yes. So you both wanted 2026 and flowers. Yes, I can do that. So of the fully custom ones, Alicia, I've probably done around 100. Yeah, I want to say around 100. I think I've got maybe 90 flip throughs up on my YouTube channel, but I don't have flip throughs of all of them. I'm going to flip through this one for you guys in case you're interested in seeing it all. This is what we've been packing up for everyone. I've been doing their name pages. I will do their gold foil cover designs, and I've also been doing their charms. But this is what the inside pages look like for the ones that we were just packing up. I know the ocean theme is going to be, like, I'm excited to color it in, but I'm also dreading it because I know it's going to take so long because there's so many little doodles. Oh yeah, someone wanted to see the About Me page. I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that in the moment, but here it is. This is the About Me page. The reason I included this one is because, yes, I want this to be like your daily planner and daily companion, but I also want it to be a really cool, like, memory keeping piece where you can save this as, like, you know, a time capsule. So just kind of writing down a little bit about where you're at currently. You can doodle yourself down here. That was the thought with the About Me page for whoever asked about that. So yeah, a bunch of both practical and fun yearly pages, some more open-ended style yearly pages, and then 8 completely blank pages at the start for you to add whatever types of pages you want. And then there are 12 different monthly themes that you guys chose, all of them on Instagram. So the first one here is Cozy Cottage. I don't know if I have a digital cleaning chart right now. I don't think so. Oh, good, Brittany. I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it because I am locked in now. So yeah, they obviously start blank and then you just use it as like a coloring book / planner. February, you guys voted for a bows theme. And then I will say every month, so yeah, the themes and pages were all chosen by you guys. So March, you guys chose a plants theme, and here you'll see this a lot throughout the journal, is these light gray calligraphy sections, and that's for you to do your own calligraphy on top so that you can have colored lettering in here and not just like black and white. So again, I did it for this weekly spread. But yeah. And then every month has a title page, a blank but themed page beside in case you need any extra space for planning or tracking, an undated calendar so you can choose Sunday or Monday start, and it doesn't matter if you're using it for 2026 or something different, and then an empty box that you can use for anything. 6 regular trackers, 1 leveled tracker, a memory keeping page, and then weekly spreads that have the days of the week, and then another empty box to use for whatever you want. Thanks, Cynthia. I'm really happy with how the tulips turned out too. May, you guys voted for a pond theme. Calendars, trackers, memories, and then these are the weekly spreads. For May, you get a different little buddy in the corner. June, you guys voted for a seashell theme. Thank you, Katie. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. July, an ice cream truck theme is what won the vote. I don't this year, Jess. I only decided to do this one like barely early enough in the year to actually launch it in time for 2026. Next year, I'm hoping to get a head start and maybe get some help too, and then offer a colored version as well. But yeah, next year I would love to add color. But this year, this is the only, oh yeah, this is the August one we were talking about where I'm like both really excited to color it in because I think it's going to look awesome, but also it's going to take me a million years. So Key, these ones, I hand drew them on my iPad, and then I worked together with a manufacturing company to get them printed in bulk. So I do journals like completely by hand with like marker for people. But obviously that's on a very small scale. I can only take on a few of those orders every year, whereas this one is on a much more large and accessible scale so that more people can get their hands on these. October, this is where I started coloring it in more because I got these journals in October. So here's how I colored my calendar, trackers, memories, and then yeah, more of that like light gray calligraphy so that you can trace your own calligraphy like so. And then yeah, like the empty boxes, I used mine for a to-do list, but of course you can do whatever you want. November I colored, but I haven't actually like filled in the information yet. This little knitting theme. And then December is a gingerbread theme. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick little flip through since we have so many new people and we've been packing up these journals the whole time, but I realize I haven't really like shown the inside page as much, just kind of the customized elements that we have been working on here. Aw, thanks, Tess. But yeah, is that backwards? Yes. I need to go make some supper for the boys, but thank you guys so much for joining today. We got through 10 orders. And I want to say like 4 of them were double, like 2 journal orders. So we made better progress than I expected. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I will be live again tomorrow in the evening. So whatever time it is for you right now, like 2.5 hours later than this is when I plan to be live tomorrow. And I have been posting kind of a tentative schedule for like which order numbers I'm going to pack each live. I plan to post that to my Instagram story, and we also just started a Discord, which I need to get into my link tree because right now it's kind of hard to find. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing when your order is going to be packed or what we're going to be doing on a given day, you can follow me on Instagram. Yeah, sorry, I have baby hairs that are like tickling my ear. Let's get those out of there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. If you decide to place an order, don't forget to use the code livestream so that you can get your discount. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.